welcome to episode 2 of
The World is Fun.
In case you don't remember, Jade Rivers, R.C. Adam. Before we continue with this episode, I would just like to say something that I forgot to say at the beginning of the first video. If you're a member of our family, or if you are just someone that is easily offended, please don't take our warnings on Facebook and YouTube that this might possibly be the most offensive show on YouTube as a challenge to watch and see how not offended you can get. If you pursue this, you will regret it.
In this show, we are going to bash everything that most people, that about 98% of the world, well, I don't know the exact statistics off the top of my head, but most of the world considers, you know, true and the biggest thing ever and hold it on a high pedestal. We're here to kick down that pedestal.
Yeah. So don't take it as a challenge. If you're easily offended, if you're a member of our family, do not watch this.
Yeah.
And now we will continue on with what we normally do in 3, 2, 1, fuck it. Alright, today we're going back to this book that me and R.C. found on the shelf.
A bestseller.
Yeah, it's called The Holy Bible. And we're going to start with this first... Did I get that wrong?
No.
Okay. We're going to start in the first chapter. In the beginning. The beginning. God created the heaven and the earth.
Okay, time out. So this one man, unnamed man, we assume is a man, because it talks like he's a man. This one man, or mystical being thereof, comes in and just creates the heaven and the earth, which is one simple... How does he do it?
It doesn't say.
Oh, wait, he doesn't say how he does it.
He does not say how he does it.
Therefore, there is no physical proof of it.
Yeah, it doesn't list his whereabouts or how he did it. We move on. And the earth was without form, and it was void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the water. So, wait, moved upon the face of the waters?
Yeah.
Didn't it just say it was a dark void?
Yeah, it did.
And yet he's going to move down on the waters?
Contradiction.
There's a what? That's a contradiction within a fucking verse.
Yeah.
You couldn't even finish the sentence. This thing is 3 sentences into the Bible, and it is contradicting itself within the first 3 verses of the damn book.
Sentences. It's on the second verse.
Jesus Christ. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. For time's sake, I'm going to narrow this down. He said, "Let there be light." There was light. Made night and day. Called light and day. And then he created the evening and the morning. Let there be firmness in the waters. Let there be, let's see. Let there be dry land. Let there be grass. Let there be seed and fruit. Let's see. And he saw that all this was good. You know, so far so good. None of it's bad. Jesus. On the 3rd day, he finished making the evening and the morning. Let's see. Light in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from night. I believe this is the 6th verse where he's divided fucking day from night.
God created day and night and separated them. Alright. What in the case is you look up in the morning sky and you see the moon. God did not do a very good
Apparently
job.
he didn't do a very good goddamn job.
Alright, second.
Kind of like a transvestite. He made man and woman, but they're still both. Continue.
Alright, so second. Scientifically proven, what we consider day is when the sun is out. And when the sun is out, that means when the earth has rotated to face the sun. At least the part that you're on. The other half is facing the moon, which is night in that case. Okay? So, the day and night occurs by the rotation. Not by God saying, this is day, this is night. Yeah. Not to mention that the times change every once in a while.
So according to God, when it's day, it's fucking day. And when it's night, it's fucking night.
According to God.
According, thus saith the Lord.
Which is the highest of all pedestals.
But if you were to go up into space, you could see that one side of the world is lit by the moon, one is lit by the sun. At any one point, it is always day and night at the same goddamn time.
Yeah.
At any point on the earth, it's day and night.
What about lunar eclipse? Does not explain that one either.
And so God put his thumb over the sun and said, I blocked it.
for about 30 seconds.
And then he moved his hand, and it was no longer an eclipse.
So, this mystical being has created day and night and then divided them.
6 times.
Six times.
That's what it says.
This book has an asphyxiation with the number 6.
Yeah. He made stars, filled the water with life, made creatures of every kind, every winged fowl. Wait.
Okay, so now we're at birds. Okay, so what
No, you know what the funny thing is? The first creatures it mentions, he created great whales, and he made birds.
He made gigantic fish and birds. Those were according to the Bible, those were the first animals on Earth. Which scientifically we can prove beyond a shadow of a...
No, say it, beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Beyond shadow of a doubt.
Dinosaurs were first, motherfucker. He did not make whales and birds before he made dinosaurs.
That's true.
And I can guarantee you, I could read this fucking chapter all day. It's not going to say anything that he made dinosaurs. So whales and birds were first.
So apparently...
So saith the Lord.
Modern animals came before prehistoric animals, of which we can prove that, through all this selective,
Jesus.
Natural selection and shit.
He made spiders next.
Ooh, spiders.
Did he make
the small ones or the big ones? Or, how'd they come about? Do they have any, genetic relatives? Does the Bible mention any
If
of
you
this
think
shit?
about it, if God had an STD and he had crabs, that could be tarantulas. The tarantulas, God's crabs are the tarantulas of the earth. Think about that and chew on it. Alright, so the order, he made whales, then he made birds, then he made creeping things, then he made cattle.
What?
Creeping things with the spiders.
Oh, yeah.
Then he made more birds. Here it is. God created man in his own image, in the image of God.
So therefore, God is a man, according to the Bible.
There's your answer. So, there's no dinosaurs, no Neanderthals, nothing that's been scientifically fucking proven.
Modern man existed on 6 days of the universe's existence.
And they are made after whales.
Yeah.
God, I love this book. And then he gave him some seeds. And then he did some other shit. He taught him what was good and what was bad. And then, that stupid bitch, Eve, goes to the tree that has the fruit on it, even after God said, do not eat the fruit of the tree that I tell you not to eat.
Because it has knowledge.
Yeah.
Proving that God wants you to be ignorant. Yeah, God wants you to be a stupid dumb fuck like you probably are right now. That's why you believe in religion.
It's only funny because I didn't think about that at all. God said, do not eat of the tree of knowledge. That is my only rule. You may go forth along the Garden of Eden, pick any plant, play with any animals, fuck on any stump you can find. Just don't go near that goddamn tree, is what he said.
So if you want to go on that route, I'm going to have fun with this. Alright, so God says, alright, you can do whatever you want to. Go roam around, frolic, and eat whatever you want, but you cannot eat that fruit, that goddamn fruit, which most people think is an apple, which
Let's just say it was banana, just because we like to argue.
Alright,
it was a goddamn banana. It was a knowledge banana.
Alright, so this fruit makes you aware, apparently, because in the Bible, it's self-awareness that creates the whole big problem.
There's a talking snake sitting in the tree. This is the embodiment of Satan. This is the first time the Bible mentions Satan. This is the embodiment of Satan, that serpent. They call it a serpent. Again, just say goddamn snake. Yeah. There's a serpent in the tree of knowledge that tells Eve, eat the apple, banana. It'll be okay.
That says eat the fruit, so we're going to assume it's a banana.
So first of all, there's an almighty being in the sky, and there's a goddamn snake, and that stupid bitch is going to listen to what the fucking snake says.
Alright, we're about to run out of time here, so we're going to just mention a few more things. Yeah, the whole Garden of Eden thing we're going to save for probably another episode, because I've got a lot more to say about that.
Yes, he does.
Alright, so right now we're on the creation. So far we've overjumped all of the prehistoric animals that
those didn't exist.
That science can prove and put to fucking together.
Fucking whales were first.
Yeah, according
fucking
to the
whales.
Bible. The book that is the highest of all books.
The Bible said birds went second.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is horrible.
I can't even talk about this without laughing.
I know. There's such a logical fallacy in just the second verse.
Yeah. I'm going to read this contradiction in the first 6 fucking sentences. And earth was without form and void. Darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters.
The earth was void. Void meaning dark hole. Or dark hole.
A dark hole does not have fucking water. And yet within... This is how much space was between the lines in that fucking book. Within that much space, they've contradicted themselves within the first 2 seconds.
Of which the Bible is absolutely full of so-called contradictions. Of which we will find and point out.
So thus saith the Lord, the Bible makes no fucking sense. Anything else? Because we're out of time.
We're totally out of time. So, again, to all things stupid in this world,